In this video, I want to show you how to increase revenue from your funnel in System.io. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rianna and I help small business owners just like you to set up simple systems to save time, attract more clients and grow with ease. If this is something you're interested in, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming tutorials. If you're ready, let's dive in. Alright, so what I want to do in this video is to show you how to increase revenue from your funnel. So what I'm first going to do is show you some examples of funnels that are for my business, and then I'll show you how to do it. So I first want to give you the example. Now, most of us start like this. They have an opt-in page and they have a thank you page. So let's take a look. This is an opt-in page where they leave the email address and then they're going to be redirected to a thank you page. It can be anything like this with another call to action, right? Very simple, very straight to the point. Now, the first thing that you can do to add some extra increase some of the revenue in your funnel is by adding an order page after your opt-in. So instead of redirecting them to the thank you page, you can redirect them to your order form. So for example, this is one that I created for my client. So there is an opt-in page to complete. And then instead of a thank you page, it's called a Tripwire because you give them something that they can buy, but it's a small amount of money, but it's high value. So for that, we need to create an order form. Now let's take a look at the order form. So as you can see here now on the top, it says, yay, your starter kit, that's what they opted in for, is on the way, but before you go, and then there is a time ticking. So this is helping for the scarcity, the urgency to make a decision right now and don't overthink it. So the Tripwire here, this is an order form page. So it's explaining something that is related to what they opted in for, but now it's a paid something. So this one is $9, for example. It's explaining here, it's only here available for $22. We're going to come back to that in a bit. And so if they click on that, they go to the section of the order form and they can pay for this product. So this is the first way that you can increase a little bit of your revenue, because if people opt in for something, most often they're interested. And if you make a very solid connection between the free one and something that they can pay for without having seen the free one, be mindful of that. This is a great way to maximize that. Now, to really maximize this and to make the most out of that, I would highly recommend to not just stick with the order form for this Tripwire, but add an order bump. That is this. And I'm going to show you in a bit how to set that up. So this is a small add-on that they can tick at checkout. So they have the newborn sleep simplified. It's $9. They click on it and it's $7 extra. So that makes their total $16. And so this is a great way. The order bumps for me have been like very massive in my business. This has increased a lot of my income. And it's a great way to just try. And this time it's this order bump and another time it's something else. So let's go back to my funnel. Check out this page again. And this was about creating and selling your own online course. We're going to scroll down. You see the contact form. And this is add to order. So this is an extra thing that they can purchase and it's going to be added to their bill. So this is an order bump and this is the order form to increase the revenue from your funnel. Now we're going to go back because what happens, they're not going to be redirected to the thank you page. This is possible, but we want to maximize our funnel, remember? So what you're going to do is add an upsell. I'm going to show you in a bit how to do that. So you add an upsell. Let me show you what my upsell looks like. So an upsell means after their purchase, after the Tripwire that they bought, we're going to show them something extra. And as you can see here, branding and marketing kit, limited offer, save 20% off today. So this is something that my audience, all of them are interested in, but it's a bit more expensive than what they just bought. So the question is now, and you're going to see how this works, they're going to click on the button to add this to their order, or they click on, no, I don't want to take advantage of this. You cannot use a normal button for this. This is a special button. That's why I'll always recommend to use the templates from System.io. I'm going to show you in a bit for the upsell and downsell pages, because they filled already in their credit cards. Remember here, They left their credit card details, and after they did this, they didn't receive it yet. They click on place order now, and then they were redirected to the upsell page. And here they need to make a decision. Yes, add this to my order. No, I don't want to take advantage. You want to be very clear. I put the amount here now because I don't want to have people ending up to clicking on, yes, add this to my order, while the price is mentioned somewhere halfway the page. So I usually add the price from the first button so they are very sure that they click on yes or they click on no, because all my products are digital products and there's no refund policy. Well, the worst case that something like this happens and it was really an accident, of course, I'm not going to make a big deal. My reputation is the most important thing in business. But that's why I try to make it as clear as possible for them to not make any mistakes here. Now, this is an upsell, so this is a higher price. Then next is a downsell. Again, you don't have to. After the order form, they can go to a thank you page. But again, we want to maximize the revenue from our funnel. So after an upsell, they can go to a thank you page. That's all right. Or they can go to a downsell. So if they buy the thing from the upsell page, they're going to be automatically redirected to the thank you page because the upsell is the highest that I am going to sell them. And if they don't buy this, I'm having downsells in place so they can go through that and decide if maybe that's better for them. So as you can see on the page, on the top, I understand the branding marketing is a big investment and maybe now isn't the right time. So I set already the pricing. So these are all little tricks to, I wouldn't say to sell more. That's not the idea, to help them with the resources that they need, but they need to decide what is their biggest resource right now. Is it time or is it money, right? So it's a big investment. Maybe now is not the right time. Still want to help you grow your business. I have something that might be a better fit. And this is a part of the branding and marketing kit. This is a sleep guide bundles that they can resell to their clients. And so again, you see the same button. Add this to my order for $97 or no, they don't want that. So again, it shows everything. It's kind of like a short sales page. We don't want to make it too long because we want them to make a quick decision. Now, if they decide to buy this one, they're going to be redirected to the thank you page. This is how the system works. If they don't buy it, then I'm going to redirect them to another downsell, and the is a little bit cheaper again. So here we go. Okay, I promise this is the last one. I like to make some jokes and have fun with it. Before you go, a final resource, the sleep plan template. This is just one product, 50% off. So I make clear that this is a special deal that they get. Here's the sleep plan template. And again, here's the button to say yes or no. If they say yes or no, they're going to be redirected to the thank you page. And then that's the final step. And it says, I try to keep it very general, everything you ordered is being sent to you right now, because I don't know what happened in this whole process. I cannot see that before they arrive at the thank you page. So I want to keep this as general as possible. And then again, I connect them to Instagram because this is my monthly goal right now to increase my followers there. But otherwise, I would redirect them to another sales page or a Facebook group or whatever is my goal that month. And so this is how you can maximize the revenue from your funnel. Now, the question is, what do you need to set up? You set up what you have the materials for. I would say, if you have a product that you can sell, start with an order form thank you page. So you have at least something. So squeeze space goes to an order form, goes to a thank you page. If you have an order bump, add that to the order form. This is the best way to increase your revenue. Then if you start creating more and more products and things that you can deliver based on what your ideal client needs, not what you think they need, very important to do some proper market research. But then you start creating an upsell, you start creating one downsell, maybe another downsell, and then you create this whole rhythm here to create this as a journey for your ideal client. Now, as you can see, like I have two downsells, it can be one downsell. After the order form, it can be a downsell instead of an upsell. You can make it the way you want it. You can just not add two different products in the upsell in one page. It needs to be separate because, as you saw, the button is connected to that product and we don't want to confuse people. Now, let me show you how to do it. Very simple. You have your opt-in page and your thank you page. You just click on Add Step. And let's call it Upsell Guide. And now here you can literally click on Upsell. We're going to click on choose a template. That's the easiest. And then you're going to see all the different templates that System.io has already created that you can use, that you can just change the colors from. So it's super, super easy, and you don't have to do anything about settings or because everything is set up. Let's say we select this one. We're going to go to edit page. And as you can see now here, there's the button. Yes, I want this. No, thanks. So again, this is why I said add the price, or make sure that they understand that this is being taken away from their credit card. They're being charged on that, because I don't want to have any issues with people by accident making wrong choices. And so that's all. It's set up. This is, as you can see here, it's an accept offer button, decline offer button. So be sure that you not use here in this section the normal button, because it doesn't do anything. It's a normal button, right? Okay, I think that's it. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I record a new video or an extra video if that's necessary to give some more guidance on this. But this is how you maximize the revenue from your funnel. If that was helpful, please give a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And watch the next video. So there is so many cool things about System.io that I still want to share with you. And I hope to see you in the next one.